A seventh child born to a seventh child. A blank page upon which the universe will write its tale. Or a new life that will make the stars its toys. While the boy's parents dream of a life to be told, another sees the child only as a way to power. Arbron, child, beast, born in light, cast in shadow. In this one child, the fates had made a vessel strong enough to bind 1,000 souls. Knowing the power this could give him, Malatoth, Reaper of Spirits, Destroyer of Worlds, gave the command for the child to be taken. A future was lost. A future was born. One of war and destruction. As the people of the plains prepared, Arbron's mother began her search for the child that had been taken. She would bring back the hope he had offered. Malatoth brought the boy to the Gate of Souls. Here, he commanded the Council of Mages to commence the incantation that would tear the spirits of the fallen from their graves and bind them into the child. So the transformation began. The raging souls of Malatoth's enemies flowing into the crucible he had given them. Arbron the child became Arbron the beast. A sword for Malatoth to wield. World after world was conquered by Malatoth. The souls of the fallen feeding the mages' twisted experiments. As Malatoth's power grew, Arbron's father turned to the Seekers, an order dedicated to uncovering the nature of Malatoth's magic. His sons and wife lost to war. The father hoped that by understanding the mage, he would gain clues to the fate of his family. 1,000 vanquished souls bound within him, Arbron was now Malatoth's beast. Unleashed against those who defied his creator, the beast fed on blood, drawing in the tortured spirits of those it killed. The beast was unstoppable. As the beast tore through all those who would resist his master, Malatoth's spies now brought news of another child, strong enough to bind the spirits of his enemies. Knowing the power a second beast would give him, Malatoth ordered the mage Zelik to take Arbron and bring back the child. Malatoth's enemies had not been idle. The Seekers had learned that Malatoth's powers came from the souls he had taken, but they had yet to learn how he had created the beast. It was now that a stranger came to warn them of the child that Malatoth was seeking. The seventh child of a seventh child, a human that could become a beast. So the Seekers learned Malatoth's plans, and Arbron's father learned the fate of the son that had been taken from him. Finding the child that Malatoth was hunting, the Seekers tried to take her to safety, a place beyond Malatoth's reach. But they were too late. Zelik had learned of their plans. Guided by the mage he served, the beast slaughtered all those who sought to protect the child. Until finally, unknowingly, Arbron stood before his father. Recognizing his son and knowing of the bond that tied the beast to its master, Arbron's father gave his life in the hope that his blood would free his son. Released by his father's sacrifice, free of will but uncertain of purpose, the beast pursued the mage that had controlled him. Fearful that Malatoth would kill him as punishment for the beast's escape, the mage Zelek sought refuge in the land of the Dryads. Here he gave the child to the queen, who, in return, offered the mage sanctuary, sending servants to deliver the child to Malatoth and soldiers to kill the beast. But the beast slaughtered all those sent against him, the blood he spilled awakening the titans that had been held captive by the Dryads. Roused from their magical slumber, these ancient giants rose up, killing the queen and taking back their freedom. While the queen of the Dryads had died, her servants had carried out her final command. The child had been delivered to Malatoth. The mage had acquired the vessel he needed, and with it, he would create his new beast. Zelek's attempt to escape the beast had failed. Desperate to save himself, the mage told Arbron of Malatoth, the master of the mages, tormentor of souls, creator of the beast. His secret revealed, Zelek succumbed to his injuries, dying before the creature he had helped create. With the souls bound within him howling for revenge, Arbron took Zelek's key and began the journey that would take him to his maker. With Zelek dead, Malatoth knew he could not regain control of the beast, so the mage turned to the child he had found. He would forge a weapon to replace the one that had been lost. Focused upon this new beast, Malatoth ordered the destruction of his old creation. With the blood of his enemies boiling within him, the man inside the beast was growing aware of who he was and the things that had been done to him. Guided to the gates of Hydrath's castle, Arbron knew that this road must lead him to Malatoth and a chance to free himself from the destiny that had been forced upon him. Long Malatoth's favorite, the Hydrath believed himself powerful enough to fulfill his master's wish for Arbron's destruction. Here, in the darkness of the Hydrath's castle, the beast could not cast its shadow. Here, it would be stopped. With the Hydrath poised to kill the beast, Malatoth gave the child to the Council of Mages. The mages began the incantations that would open the Gate of Souls. Soon, they would draw spirits from the graveyard of the fallen and bind them into the child. With the Hydrath dead, Malatoth realized the power his creation now possessed. Seeing the beast standing before the Hydrath's portal, Malatoth reached out and began to tear out the souls he'd bound within the beast. The mage would not fear his creation. He would take back his power. Malatoth's fear of the beast had not gone unrecognized. The Sentinel, another of Malatoth's creations, wanted revenge on the mage, but did not have the power to confront Malatoth directly. Seeing Malatoth's fear of the beast, the Sentinel realized it had found the instrument it needed and set out to find Arbron. Following the beast to the Hydrath's castle, the Sentinel witnessed the power that Arbron had gained, and knew now for certain that if the beast could be taken to the source of Malatoth's power, the sanctuary in which the mage kept the souls that fueled his magic, then their creator could be stripped of his power. Saving the beast from Malatoth's attempt to drain the souls from inside him, the Sentinel fled from the Hydrath's castle. Pursued by Malatoth's forces, the Sentinel took the beast to the heart of Malatoth's power, the graveyard of the fallen. If Arbron could channel the tormented souls trapped here and bring their power into himself, then the beast would strip Malatoth of his magic. His lieutenants dead, Malatoth now watched as his creations made their way into the graveyard of the fallen. Still confident in his magic, Malatoth turned to the heart of the Leviathan. Should Arbron survive the graveyard of the fallen, Malatoth would be ready to face him in battle. Confronted by the souls of those he had slain, the beast offered the spirits an escape from the prison where Malatoth had confined them. One by one, the fallen gave themselves to the beast. Through Arbron, the slain would have their chance to take revenge on their tormentor. With the rage of the fallen bound within him, Arbron faced his creator, shattering the giant that protected the mage inside it. The beast destroyed the last bastion of Malatoth's strength, the Leviathan. Weakened, Malatoth attempted to retreat to his lair, but Arbron would not let the mage escape so easily. Facing Malatoth, his own soul corrupted by the spirits he had sacrificed, Arbron took the vengeance that the spirits within the beast called for. He killed Malatoth and took the mage's power for his own. Now Arbron would decide the fate of worlds, as his creator Malatoth had done before him.